The Fun Fourth Festival in downtown Greensboro is all the fun that you can have in the daytime, like at this big, huge water slide, right? So when all of this gets done tonight, what's going to happen? The fun then turns to the fireworks. If you want to see the fireworks in downtown Greensboro, you need to go to the Hopper Stadium. It's going to be done after the game. You got to buy a ticket to the game to see it inside the stadium. But most of you who are watching from home are probably just going to be watching right in your own neighborhood. Firefighters will tell you, just because it's a legal firework doesn't mean it's safe. Here's a look at the most injured body parts due to fireworks injuries. Of course, hands, fingers, legs, eyes, all of these burns. The most common firework out there, of course, is a sparkler. And earlier this week, I talked with a Greensboro firefighter about sparkler safety. All right, when we have the sparklers and we're trying to keep them at arm's length and they are sparking, what should we do when we're done with them?
Well, when we're done with them, you should discard them in a pail of water. Right here we have a little trash can full of water. Ideally, if you have a metal pail at home that you can put them in, or a bucket, that way you make sure they're completely out.
Okay, so do not just put them in the trash can. Don't be leaving them on the ground, especially with how dry it's been.
Well, we haven't had a substantial rainfall in 5 or 6 weeks, so there's a lot of dry grass and brush out here. People need to really keep that in mind as they're using fireworks this holiday season. So the person who is setting the fireworks off should be on a solid surface, should be on asphalt or cement. Anybody who's watching the fireworks go off, if there are fireworks on the ground like are legal here in the state of North Carolina, they should actually be 35 feet away to watch. Tanya's walking away. Right now she's over here by the cone all the way out. She's got a pretty good distance from us. That's where your family should be safely watching away. Now, for the person who's setting the fireworks off, you want to make sure that you are far enough back that you can light them safely, and then you need to watch as the fuse goes off. Unfortunately, sometimes they won't. You'll have a dud and it will not ignite. So one big mistake that people do is they'll walk up and they'll stand right over top of the firework after it's not gone off, and then it does go off, and then you run the risk of getting burned and having embers come into your face as well as on your chest, and that's when a lot of injuries occur from those duds.
That is if you have a dog. And I got one more recommendation for you. If you have a dog, you do not want to take the dog out to watch the fireworks. They may not worry about the noise, that might not bother them, but dogs like to chase fireworks, and you don't want the dog and the fireworks to mix tonight. So everyone, be safe.